everybody knows like women kill it and are the best employees. So
Personally, I don't believe in any of it. I don't believe in any of it. I'm not sitting here saying like look, I don't
I don't either. I believe in
there,
supporting other good people.
there is a gay mafia, but I don't believe right. I'm not giving a job here behind the velvet rope to someone because they're gay. I'm not giving a job. I'm literally, I mean, granted, also that's borderline against the law when you hire people for a certain like race or sex, but I believe in also good people. I really don't look at are you a woman or a man? So that is bullshit. But you know, really, you're going to go do another show with this person that
Well,
created this? I mean, this drama has nothing to do with me. This woman here that you mentioned, you could tell, she seems to have created this drama. Sorry, guys, to waste your time on this. I think I'm just secretly like loving every minute of this because like Sarah's controversial here. And I love when Sarah gets herself into controversy because normally people think that I'm the one. You've had quite a year, Sarah, holding up lines at something about her going viral over Harry's sauce.
just sent this to Yucatel. I said, "Did you send this to her?" Because I bring up Kim D because Kim D did this rant, and I believe Yucatel sent that to Kim D a week ago because the Kelly thing. I'm getting messages, right? Our listeners, like Kim, nobody listens. Like
No, of
literally
course
nobody.
not.
Nobody sent it to me except for Rachel Yucatel. And I'm like, well, how would she know we talked about her unless you sent it to her? So yeah, no,
Right.
I got to talk to Yucatel because I hope that's not the case because that's totally not cool. And then you are right because that's
It's
really shitty.
well, it's
But I don't know
100%
that
the
she did that.
case. The first person nobody listens to. So if to your point, if you could tell is saying, "Did you see this?" She obviously is the one that sent it
Yeah,
because
because nobody I know.
no one listens to that one. The second thing, Kelly Dodd is saying it. She's saying this is where I got the files. So Kelly's just making this up. She's reading it live. So look, if someone shows you who you are, you got to listen. You got to listen. So two situations, you do what you want, but I wouldn't. And then this is why I don't go back to people that I've parted ways to. You know what this means? Out of everyone that I've broken up with in the public eye over the past several years, one of them is unfortunately has passed, the person you just mentioned, not Rachel. This means that Margaret fucking Josephs,
Metaphorically, by the way, metaphorically.
metaphorically, why is that really bad to say about someone
Yes,
if it hasn't really
yes,
happened?
yes. It's like
It's
I feel
it's
like
not a crime though.
Giselle put that out, like in reality blurb ran it, like Mia Thornton dead. And then
Yes.
in parentheses they wrote to Giselle. And I'm like, that's a shitty. Not that I mean, look, sometimes I run
No,
shit
that's
headlines.
not
So,
right.
but
Yeah.
exactly, it's shitty to do that because it implies the person's dead. So metaphorically,
Well, that's different than saying, but Giselle did say that Mia is dead to her because of the daughters. And if you actually Watch What Happens, it was kind of funny how someone asked her a question and she went on a whole answer and do, and she's like, and yes, Mia is dead to me.
Kelly
To be,
and Rick talk about us so much. They truly should. This is an open invite. I'm dragging you into this, but you may not want to come on the show and say it to our face.
pregnant.
They invited you. I'm now inviting them. Come on. It seems like we all trade barbs. We seem to trade, uh, my name has been in her mouth 3 or 4 times. I don't know how she like isn't putting one to the other. I mean, this is not boding well for her argument that she's like a sharp tack that isn't a Slorinda. But okay, so come on the show. Say
I
what you
need to send her. I need to send her a Christmas gift. She gave me two shout outs. I mean, when you say
two.
date, well, she
She's given
says,
you like 20 this year. They
wow,
talk
that's
about
nice.
you all the time. He talks like this.
True. And by the way, when she says David Yontefs, just can't you say the word podcast? Can't you like finish this? I mean, like, I'm not even criticizing, just I appreciate the shout out, but not to make this about me. I wouldn't look, you do what you want. I'm just trying to help you at the end of the year. I wouldn't go back to working with that other one if twice she's spreading shit about you. But to me, before we move on, this means out of all the people in the public eye that I've broken up with, uh, Margaret fucking Josephs is number one on the list of who I would actually choose to reconcile. I'm just process of elimination. It's either her, someone has unfortunately passed away, proverbially, or whatever you said.
Metaphorically.
You could tell Aiden and Josephs. Josephs is and that Miami chick. Josephs is on the top of the list. I'm sorry you're having troubles. I actually have not been having such negative thoughts to Kelly about Kelly lately. So I'm sorry that this is surfacing now. And I'm sorry that your friend or your co-business partner, Rachel,
Oh,
has
we're
screwed
not
you
business.
over.
We do pod trades.
Well,
That's
I would think twice about that in the future. Um, wh do we have anything before Blaze comes on? Do we what's keeping you? You really threw me for a loop with that one. You came in hot here today. What is keeping you? What's keeping
yeah.
you up?
Let's do a quick one because there's a lot going on. Can you answer this for me? Did Teddy Mellencamp, the Melon Ball, two things. Is the Melon Ball now living with Kyle Richards? I hear this from my
Hmm.
friend Ryan Bailey. We just did a pod
Hmm.
trade. Ryan Bailey says, get ready. Teddy is going to be on the next season of RHOBH because she's living with Kyle. So
David
how?
Yontef has said that on 100 shows here, the
Oh,
solo
okay.
shows.
Sorry. Maybe you said it first.
It's okay.
We're
I'm not
heated.
up. I'm not upset.
And then our fabulous listeners sent us last week screenshots from Teddy Mellencamp's IG stories tagging the guy that she allegedly is having or had an affair with, Simon Schroeder. Did you see that? Is that real? I'm like, there's no way. Then I went back and looked at her stories, and she did. It appears that she tagged him.
First, she's in a feud with Kelly Dodd. Now Sarah Fraser is an investigative reporter. Well, look, I've kind of covered this on a lot of the solo shows. I don't know if this means we're definitely going to see Teddy on RHOBH. There is this rumor out there that that Erica Jane was told you absolutely cannot bring Lisa Rinna to any filmings. I don't know if I really believe that. Like Lisa Rinna, I don't think needs to be told that. I don't think Lisa Rinna for free, for $0 would walk on and be in the background of a scene. She would want a check. So I don't really believe that happens. Look, I don't think it's that simple. I think Beverly Hills cast is perfection. I think Boz and Tilly have been great additions. I predict there's no changes next season. I don't think it's going to be the season of Dorit. We had that with Erica. We had that with Kyle. Dorit's earning her stripes. Next season won't be Alexis versus Shannon. We change every season. Remember, Reality Von Teese? Well, we've moved on, right? So I think that the cast personally stays intact as is, and I don't think there are any changes. She is living in Kyle's glam room, which let's face it, as beneficial to Kyle. We just saw Kyle on the damn TV a few weeks ago, dealing with empty nest syndrome, and she had the talk with Garcelle about who am I as a woman, because I know what I am as a wife and a mother, but I don't know. I don't think we're not going to see her, but I'm not sure we're going to see her. I'm not so convinced. I mean, let's face it. If they say to Kyle, here's your $1.75 million and Teddy needs to stay upstairs today in the glam room and lock the door, or she needs to get the hell out of the house because we're filming there today, or she can let us know when she's ready to come down and use the bathroom, but she ain't coming on the damn TV. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see her. I don't think so. It's possible. I've did the show. I think it's possible, but I don't know. It's working too good right now. Like we don't need Teddy, but maybe, yeah, maybe.
Here's Simon Schroeder's Instagram, which is
Okay.
public. Now,
Okay.
by the way, they've never confirmed or
Correct.
denied this
Correct.
alleged affair, right?
Correct.
But the pictures, these are them. And now Teddy has tagged her daughter. This was like a week or so ago. But the bottom tag is Simon Schroeder's. I mean, what?
Well, it is her horse trainer. Couldn't she just be tagging her horse trainer because it's about horsies?
I mean, that's
Possibly.
a bold move, right? If they had
Mm,
an affair,
yeah.
isn't this a bold move?
It is a bold move. Yes, it is a bold move.
And also, it's like, did that many people care? This really wasn't that big of news. So I'm like,
No. Listen, this isn't
trying.
Kyle. It's not EJ. It's not Rita. It's not Bethany. It's not I don't know, Lisa Barlow. It's the Tedster, Theodoro, your friend. Um, Theodoro Mellenball. So I don't do we care? She has said, she's not going to be talking too much about this. She has tagged the horse trader. So ballsy move by Teddi. Wow.
The ballsy move.
By the way, did you see this scene